Hi, this is Toby, and today I'll be showing you my Echinopsis subdenudata from buds to bloom. And you can see this plant I have had for a few years and it's produced a lot of buds this season. I haven't counted how many, I can quickly do that. I've got 2 up here, another 2 down here, and 1 over there, and 1 here. So that adds to 6. There's another bud developing over there. I don't know if some of them will drop off or not, because in the past they have dropped off, and the most I've gotten to bloom at the same time on this plant are 3 buds, and we'll see what happens to it this season. Now the buds usually start out quite small like this, and when they are about to bloom they grow quite rapidly. So it's been like this for a few weeks, and I think in probably a few more it will begin to bloom, because I can see the structure of the flower. It is quite woolly and nice, and when this grows a bit bigger I'll show you. Here's another update of the Echinopsis subdenudata. You can see the buds have grown rapidly. They're going to bloom soon. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or in a few days. The flower will be similar to something like this, where it's white. It obviously won't be as long as this Echinopsis ericii, but you can see 4 buds. Last time I had 3 on the other side of the plant, and this season we're getting 4 on this side. So the number of blooms are increasing on this plant, which is really nice. As the plant gets bigger, we'll obviously get more blooms. I haven't seen it offset yet. This plant can offset, but I just haven't seen that happen yet. And we'll see when the flowers open. Here's another update of the Echinopsis flowers. 4 beautiful blooms. These buds haven't fallen off, the ones that aren't blooming. So after these bloom, we'll be getting more blooms. They will open tonight. You can see the petals are starting to come out. That's really good. Look how fluffy they are. And I don't know if I'm going to record it tonight, but it will certainly still be open early tomorrow morning, so I will try and record it then. So here are the blooms. Let's take a look at each individual one, starting from the bottom, then this one, and that one, and that one. It does have kind of an odd scent, I would say. I don't know how to describe it. I would say it's got a sharp smell, I guess. That's one way to put it. But very beautiful. Don't know how long these are going to last. Probably just for today. It'll probably start wilting by noon or afternoon. More buds on the way. You can see they haven't fallen off. In the previous seasons they used to fall off before something blooms, but I think it's gotten a lot healthier and it's got a lot more energy, and it's going to bloom a lot more. The next time it's going to bloom, probably these 2 are going to open, and I still see a lot more buds developing, so that's a lot of flowers on this plant. I did pollinate it last season. I did get a fruit, and you are supposed to cross-pollinate them, but they somehow did manage to set seed last season, but the seeds didn't germinate that well. So again, if you have multiple plants that are genetically distinct from each other, then it's best to cross-pollinate them and get a lot of seed, but I probably won't be pollinating these flowers. I'll just let them die down naturally. But it looks really nice. Never had this many blooms on it before, so yeah. So here's another Echinopsis subdenudata update. I know I have a lot of things flowering at the moment. Look at the other flower bud. Look how quickly it developed. The old buds have just finished dying back, and it's already got another bud that will open soon. It is kind of in the same developmental stage as the flower over there. I am not sure if those 2 will bloom at the same time. If it does, I may try to cross-pollinate them. The weather was a bit cool yesterday, but the plant didn't skip a beat. And there's more buds coming. You can see more buds are developing. So it's the next morning and the flower has already opened. Same with my other Echinopsis. Maybe I'll try cross-pollinating them. You never know, it could set seed, even though they're not the same species. A lot of cacti can actually hybridize with each other as long as they're in the same genus. So we'll see what happens. In fact, I'm going to start with the pollen over here. Let's see how much pollen I can get. That's a lot of pollen, look at that. It's already full, so that's plenty of pollen. And I'm just going to deposit the pollen here. And I'm going to just rub all the excess pollen off so I can get some more from this plant. Again, I don't know how successful this will be. This one doesn't have as much pollen. That's very strange. That's okay. And there, that's still enough. It's still enough for it to be transferred. So I'll just do that a couple of times and we'll see if anything sets. Here's another update of the Echinopsis subdenudata. I know I didn't really show you this bud developing, but it did develop quite quickly, and you can see it's night and it's blooming again. Still so many buds to go on it, and I'll show you next morning hopefully what the fully open flower looks like. You can see it's the next morning and the Echinopsis subdenudata flower is still here. A few more buds on the way, more starting to develop, so we're getting a very good season of flowering for this plant. Nothing to pollinate it with. Last time I pollinated the flowers, only the Echinopsis ericea set seed with the pollen from this plant. This plant didn't set seed, so I'm not going to get seeds off of this plant, but I think I will be able to get seed off of that plant because that fruit looks quite, it's got a decent size, so it should be fine. So here's another update of the Echinopsis subdenudata. Another bloom. Even though it's been raining for the past few days, it still managed to push out another flower, so that's really good. A lot more flowers on the way. I don't think I'm going to just show you guys the buds developing anymore. I'm just going to show you the individual flowers when they open, but very nice. You can see still a decent size, so it's doing really well this season. So I think this will just be the final update of my Echinopsis subdenudata. Another double bloom from it. I don't see any more flower buds. Maybe that's going to be it for this season. It's off to a great start. Again, they are looking a bit sad right now because it is in the morning and the flowers are usually open around midnight, but I think it's done well this season. It'll grow bigger. That fruit that I pollinated with the Echinopsis ericea, I'll just let that develop and I'll sow the seeds. I might do a video on that, we'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them. But anyways, thanks for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.